total people?
The pool was down to 3 people.
Yeah, and then they added 2 more.
We talked to Tio and added 2 more.
So we only got to play 5 matches in pools, or 4.
Yeah, a little, not as much, but you know, still a good day of Melee.
Yeah, I mean, and then you have friendlies running all day anyway.
All day. The friendlies have been fire. We got a lot of good players here.
Looks like Eikelmann's pretty confident against Tips right now, going with the Bowser.
The Bowser matchup. And we're going to see, you know, the usual Marth from Tips probably.
So I'm going to be honest here, guys. I have no idea what Bowser's looking for in this matchup.
No, not even a slightest clue. It's a lot of back airs, right? He wants to camp platform and bear out the platform?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
I suppose we'll find out in a moment.
I've talked to Ian about his low tiers before, and what he's told me is basically if you don't know what you're doing against a low tier, just play safe and don't do any dumb approaches, and you'll probably end up winning.
The low tiers, the reason they're low tier is because they're vulnerable off their attacks generally. So if you kind of just rush in, then you're still susceptible to all the same attacks you normally would be. But if you play it patient, you bide your time, you're able to punish them severely.
Yeah, but Eikelmann is no slouch with his low tiers. I think he was known as a Bowser player before he picked up Ganon. I could be wrong, but he has been known for his Bowser for a very long time. I think he's been playing since around 2007, so he's got a lot of experience.
Has a very deep roster, that's for sure. We were seeing him playing Luigi earlier in the tournament.
Yep.
Then he decided to switch out to the Bowser.
And you know, back in the day, Bowser used to be like, you know, not good by any means, but a lot more prevalent. You know, got guys like Gimpy Fish, and
now he's non-existent.
Yeah. Well, everyone's just trying to win nowadays.
Well, that's part of what comes with the top level. You know, you want to get that prize money.
Yeah.
You know, you want to go to the tournament and be able to pay for the tournament.
Yeah, actually, I teamed with Eikelmann today, so...
Yeah, you guys did great in doubles, huh?
Yeah.
Took first.
I'm going to be honest, he probably carried me, but, you know, it was a lot of fun.
Well, you guys are playing Peach
Ganon.
Peach Ganon.
We played double Ganon a couple of times,
Oh,
too.
fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I know Ian Eikelmann loves his double Ganon. I think he sheds a tear every time there's double Ganon on screen. Nothing brings him greater joy.
Yeah. Well, it looks like these two are just kind of, you know, nickel and diming each other till kill percent, and then I don't know. It doesn't look like either of them have too much. I know I'm seeing Tips get a lot of like fair into fair.
A lot of fair into fair, but that's about all we're seeing from him in that regard. We're not seeing a whole lot of chains and follow-ups, and Eikelmann's going to take this lead.
Irv was not here, Idolize. He didn't show up. I don't think he was entered.
I think, how many of our PR did we have? 4?
I know at least 2.
Scallop, Kitty, Zeke,
yes, Scallop only played doubles. He played Puff in singles. So I don't know how much you want to count that, but
not quite the same.
So I know some kind of weird knowledge about Bowser because in like 2012 I thought I was going to be a Bowser main. So
what happened to the dream?
I did all the Smashboards research, but I know that for sure down throw is probably Bowser's best throw in most instances because it sets up a tech chase situation. Of course, Bowser's not the fastest character, so
tech chase.
It's
tech
not always the
more
best.
like it.
Yeah. But I think it's particularly useful near the ledge. You can kind of force the character to move in or, you know, get stuck on the ledge there. Looks like Tips keeping it pretty close here. He probably has no idea how to play. Here we go. And he almost gets the down air.
Almost his chance to take that first game.
Oh, and then
that's
he catches him
for
with the forward air. Or, sorry, forward tilt. Yeah, Bowser. I know. I was eating with Tips earlier today. We went out to Wendy's.
Delicious.
He definitely is very tired right now.
It's been a long day of Smash.
Yeah, he's been in 3 events so far already, and I mean, he was already falling asleep just on the drive up here. So, I don't know. He's probably not at his best right now.
But the same can be said. The same can be said for Eikelmann, I'm sure.
True.
Although he does have, I would say he has more experience with tournaments.
Yeah,
and that definitely comes into play.
Definitely. Really smart of Tips not to take him to Yoshi's, because Yoshi's is probably Bowser's best stage. A lot of fun stuff that Bowser can do there. You know that up B? You can snap to ledge with it. You can snap to ledge with it automatically on Yoshi's.
Oh god!
Yeah, because it's like downward angled near the ledge there.
Slow.
Yeah. And then also his below 100%, his tournament winner auto cancels on the platform.
What?
Yeah. It's pretty awesome.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I didn't realize this.
But I mean, other than that, Bowser's not a very good character.
So I believe FD to be a very poor pick for Bowser.
Really?
Especially against the Marth.
Oh yeah.
I'm a little surprised he didn't switch off characters.
Yeah, Eikelmann's very prideful in his secondary, so.
That's true, but at the same time, I'm sure he wants to take home some money today.
Yeah, true. No, I'm not trying to John for Tips. I understand. There's no excuse for how he's playing right now. I'm just trying to explain that he's not at his best, which I guess is essentially a John.
The Johns are real. Everyone take a drink.
Yeah, that up B out of shield is actually probably one of Bowser's best options. Comes out on frame 1 like Shine. It'll clash with everything.
I want to see more juggling options, I think, from the Marth. Because does Bowser have many options to get back to the ground?
Of course there's down B, but if you time it correctly, you can get through that. Especially with Marth, you have those disjointed hitboxes. It's actually pretty interesting that you caught on to that. Tips has been fighting mostly laterally this entire set. And maybe needs to try up throws and up airs, try keeping Bowser up.
Well, something's not working out for him this game. He's getting styled on pretty hard.
Yeah, I could be wrong. Maybe this is actually a pretty good match, or a pretty good stage for Bowser. Well, looks like Tips is just hungry for that tipper right now.
He's really looking for that tipper. Eikelmann's looking to close out the stock, though. Get the 2-0.
See that that fair on shield? He was fading forward, and Eikelmann can just jump out of shield and fair from there.
Free punish.
Yeah, free punish. So yeah, I want to see him do more retreating aerials.
Take advantage of the speed. You're playing Marth against Bowser.
Yeah.
Take advantage of what you have.
And the range as well. Bowser has a very, very large hurtbox. So when you fair his shield like that, it's very difficult to go all the way through, you know? How you're supposed to aim aerials behind the person. Oh, catching him with the up smash.
And that's going to be game 2 for Eikelmann. Looking very dire for Tips. At this point, I don't know what stage he thinks he has the best shot on anymore.
I really hope he doesn't try Yoshi's. Okay, yeah, going to Fountain. This actually might be pretty helpful for him because the platforms are fairly low most of the time. So he can get pretty easy tippers, or at least cover the entire platform with his forward smash.
And already we see a very aggressive Marth coming out, trying to push the advantage.
Yeah, I want to see Tips dash dance more like he has been at the start of this game.
He's getting too close with like those attacks on shield, like you were saying. Bowser's up B is very strong.
Yeah, up B out of shield is probably one of the better tools that Bowser has, especially in this matchup. It seems like Tips isn't spacing his aerials very well. He's allowing Eikelmann to punish him pretty easily. You know, from what I've played from the time that I've played Bowser, it's not hard at all to up B out of shields, and it's very, very hard to defend from it. So,
So
yeah.
the spacing has to be on point.
Yeah, as we were saying earlier, you know, slow it down, play safe, and play kind of spacing-oriented gameplay, and you should be fine.
Well, it looks like he's taking that approach now. Tips is maintaining a lead and even expanding upon it.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, if you're not approaching Bowser, how does he hit you? How does he get that first hit?
He has no approach options.
Very little he can do.
He's very slow on the ground, and the air, he's a massive target.
Yeah, I also think Tips can start working in grab a little bit more.
He's just follow up on the grab too. The grabs he does get, there's not much damage coming out of it.
Yeah, true.
See, like we see here, there we
got
go.
the
That's what we
re-grab.
need.
All right. Catching him on the way down. I actually want to claim a responsibility for Tips knowing not to take him to Yoshi's. I've played my Bowser against Tips a couple times.
Taught him some lessons, huh?
Yeah, well, my Bowser's not nearly as good as Ian's. Oh, the platform. Oh, a nair. That's kind of an odd approach. That move is fairly risky if you don't get the hit from it. Oh, he goes for the forward smash.
Go for the forward
I feel
smash.
like that might have been a mistake.
You know, at this point, it could be, but we're also seeing Tips do a lot of, you know, run-ins, going for grabs, dash attacks. He could have just been trying to go for the hard read.
Yeah,
Thinking
true.
the Tips might be just running in.
I feel like Tips could be using down tilt a lot more too.
You mentioned that at the start, and we haven't really been seeing a lot of down tilts at all from him, have we?
I always get on his case for that too. I try to remind him, but he prefers fairs in neutral.
There's an excellent smash from Bowser. And we're going to be even, 0-0, one last stock.
Yeah.
Let's see if Tips can take it to game 4.
Tips is a huge fan of camping that ledge there in between stocks. We always tell him not to, but he does it anyways. You know, he's one of the Mewtwo King fanboys.
For good reason. Mewtwo King's a cool cat.
Yeah, but, you know, let's be honest, Tips isn't Mewtwo King.
Not very many people are.
I think at our level, it's probably a lot better to keep the keep center stage. Oh, the other.
I would agree. You know, I've been having this discussion, and that's going to be the game.
Yeah. Oh, Ian almost killed himself.
A lot of players, you know, we watch the highest level of play, and we try to emulate that.
Yeah.
But